I thought the silence meant peace. No fighting, no shouting, no slammed doors, just two people going about their lives in the same house like a calm lake with no waves. I told myself this is what a stable marriage looks like. I didn't realize it was what the end looked like. Before I tell you how she left without anger, take a second to like this video and subscribe if you've ever mistaken quiet for comfort. Sometimes the most peaceful moments hide the loudest goodbyes. Now let me tell you how I learned that too late. Her name is Emily. We've been married 10 years. In the beginning, we were fire. Long talks, inside jokes, spontaneous road trips. She used to sit close to me on the couch, legs tangled with mine, even when we were just watching the news. Somewhere along the way, the fire didn't explode. It dimmed. Slowly. So slowly I barely noticed. We stopped staying up late talking. Dinners became quiet. We both scrolled on our phones instead of looking at each other. When she said I'm tired, I nodded. When I said long day, she said yeah without asking more. I thought this was adulthood. Responsibilities, routines, comfort. I didn't realize we had stopped choosing each other. One evening, I noticed she had been sitting outside on the patio alone for almost an hour. I joined her. You okay? I asked. She smiled softly, just thinking. About what? Life, she said, us. That answer should have made me lean in. Instead, I said, we're fine, just busy. She nodded. I thought reassurance was love. I didn't see that she was reaching for connection, and I handed her a conclusion instead. Weeks passed like that, no major issues, no drama, just distance disguised as calm. She stopped touching me casually, no hand on my back when passing by, no quick kisses in the kitchen. I noticed, but I told myself she's just not affectionate lately. One night, she said quietly, do you ever feel like we're just coexisting? I laughed lightly, isn't that marriage after a while? She didn't laugh back. I should have heard that silence. Instead, I went back to my phone. Then came the evening, everything ended. I was sitting in the living room when I heard the bedroom closet open and close. Over and over, I didn't think much of it. Until she walked out with a suitcase. My brain refused to understand. Traveling, I asked casually. She looked at me with an expression I'd never seen before, sadness mixed with relief. No, she said gently, I'm leaving. My chest tightened, leaving where? Out, she said, of this marriage. The room felt smaller. What's why we're not even fighting? That's the problem, she said quietly. I stood up, what do you mean? She took a breath, we stopped being partners, we became polite roommates. That's not true, I said quickly, we're just comfortable. She shook her head, comfort shouldn't feel like loneliness. I felt panic rise, why didn't you say something? I did, she replied softly, in small ways I waited for you to notice. I thought back the patio conversations, the question about coexisting, the quiet sighs I ignored. I thought you were just quiet, I whispered. She gave a sad smile, I was fatting. Tears filled my eyes, we can fix this, we can go to therapy. She nodded, I believe you try, but I don't want to try anymore. Those words hit like a door closing. Do you hate me? I asked. Her eyes softened. No, you've been kind, understanding, patient. Then why leave? She stepped closer, tears in her eyes. Because I feel invisible, she said, and you deserve someone who doesn't disappear while standing next to you. My voice broke, I never meant to make you feel that way. I know, she said. And then she said the sentence I'll never forget. You deserve better. It didn't feel like a compliment. It felt like a goodbye gift. I grabbed her hand, I don't want better, I want you. She squeezed my hand gently. You want the version of me that stayed, I'm not her anymore. Silence filled the room. I waited for hesitation, for her to cry harder, for doubt. Instead, she looked certain. I thought our marriage was just quiet, I said. She nodded slowly. It was quiet because I stopped fighting to be seen. That sentence crushed me. All this time, I thought no conflict meant everything was okay. I didn't realize it meant one person had given up. She picked up her suitcase. I don't want to hurt you, she said. You already are, I whispered. She stepped toward the door, then turned back one last time. Thank you, she said softly. For what? I asked. For always trying to understand me, she said, even when you didn't see me leaving. And then she walked out. No shouting. No blame. just the sound of the door closing quietly. I stood there, realizing something too late. Silence isn't always peace. Sometimes it's the sound of someone slowly letting go while you convince yourself everything is fine. And sometimes the most painful breakup line is, "I don't love you." You deserve better.